Hello, and welcome, my fellow outlaws, to RedHood Reviews, issue number 3. Today, we'll be reviewing The Batman, the movie, and McFarlane statue. Let's go. Starting with the statue. So, the statue comes with hero card and stand. We won't be using those today, but it is always nice to see a hero card in there. Capes to the back. I don't like doing capes to the back. Gives you more chances of ruining the plastic. Didn't do it that time. Now let's set them up. Now let's talk about the movie. There we go. So, for the movie, let's start off with the storyline. It was a good storyline. Starts off with young Batman, something we don't really get to see a lot. Then it goes on, we get the Riddler, Catwoman, Penguin, Alfred was in it. It was a pretty loaded cast. Now, if we go to the characters, costumes. Okay, Riddler, I didn't really care for his costume. It was kind of weird. I didn't like his face mask. I didn't like his trench coat look. I didn't really care for the Riddler in that movie. Batman, however, had a very good costume. He was very aggressive. You never really see dark, brooding Batman like that, which is something really cool to see in that movie. Was the very violent Batman. Catwoman, she was okay. I didn't really like her face mask. It was kind of iffy. You know, it was like someone put a sock on their head and was like, cut out the eyes and trimmed it. You know, I mean, it was kind of cool, though, to see her in the movie. And then she had the little cat ears, and I just didn't really like the mask. The costume was fine. The leather costume, it was fine. Then we go on to Penguin. He had a pretty cool outfit, I guess. Penguin doesn't really have a costume, but it's cool to see him in some purple accents. That was pretty cool to see. Now, I did not really care for the Riddler in that movie. I thought he was a little bit too screamy, and I didn't care for him. He was weird, the Riddler. The Riddler was not, left a bad taste in my mouth for that movie. Comparing him to Jim Carrey gets like 10 out of 10. He gets a 7 out of 10. Like, I didn't really care for him at all. But it's still the Riddler, and it's nice to see live action Riddler. Let's review the statue here. So, as far as it goes, boots look very nice. He's got a nice texture on the bottom. I like that when they add that. Very matte finish on the costume. Pretty nice to have matte finish on the costume. And I love that his batarangs on his chest are shiny on the statue. That's pretty cool. Now, one thing you gotta be cautious of when buying this statue: the batarang in his hand. If you have that up on a wall and it falls off, batarang is probably gonna break off. It's never fun when that happens. I know you all know what that's like. It's not fun when your statues fall and break. The arms do move. So you can like put them in cool little stances, like, I'm Batman, yeah. Pretty cool. Move his arms around, like his arm goes back more. It's a pretty cool little guy. Grapple gun on the side. It's pretty nice. I wish there was a spot for his venom on his belt that he uses in the movie. There's not, but whatever, you know, it's a nice little utility belt. I wish it had a spot for the venom. Other than that, it's pretty cool statue. I love his belt. His costume is perfect. I love how it's even got the stitching. I've gotten a couple of these guys of him, those action figures though, not statues, that don't add the stitching, and it's just a little bit of extra touch, it adds a little bit of extra coolness to it. So all around, cool little guy, and I would recommend it. The movie, if you haven't seen it already, it's a great movie to watch. I definitely recommend that as well. These were a limited run poster from Little Caesars when it came out. Those you only got if you bought the Batman pizza. Those were pretty nice little posters I got, and they came with the Batman pizza. So I'll have these. A lot of people didn't get those, but I did when the movie came out, and that was pretty good. But it was always nice to see a nice, good statue that will hang on your wall. Recommend you watch the movie. Recommend you get this action figure. Other than that, I think that's going to be it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one.